Now, in today's episode, we will take you to the world of performance and art, where the boundaries of dance and expression intertwine. A dazzling trend has emerged in the Philippines, and it's called Chairlesque. Now, this captivating art form combines sultry choreography, storytelling, and the playful allure of a chair, inviting audiences into a realm where confidence and creativity reign supreme, turning every show into an unforgettable spectacle of grace, humor, and undeniable charisma. Now, to tell us more about the classic traditions of burlesque and modern dance, we have Noreen Claire Bacuño, the founder of Chairlesque PH. It's a beautiful day, Noreen.
It's a beautiful day. Good morning.
Good morning. And we are so glad that you could join us, even via Zoom. No, at least she's here. And we were seeing the videos earlier. Chairlesque is really, really interesting. It's instead of, kasi people know pole dancing, di ba? But Chairlesque is kind of new. So what inspired you to embrace this as your chosen form of performance art? And how has it shaped your artistic expression?
So Chairlesque is like, it felt like a natural evolution of my love for dance and empowerment through movement. I've always believed in the power of dance to connect people with their confidence, sensuality, and individuality. And it's Chairlesque that brings it all together, merging strength, grace, and storytelling with a playful, yet empowering twist. You see the twist now. So what inspired me most was the sense of freedom of it offers. It wanted me to create a safe space for people of all backgrounds, body types, dance experiences. Levels could come, feel welcomed, and celebrated. It's that kind of encourage themselves to be just themselves. And that chair, like we normally just use it for, upuan lang, like this one.
Right,
but it's a symbol of liberation. It's not just a prop, it's not just a chair anymore, but it's a tool for exploring body's movement and pushing our boundaries of what we can do artistically and physically. So that's really something, chair is really something.
Thank you very much again for coming on to share more about Chairlesque. But when you take a look at the fact, you mentioned a while ago, I really like that concept where you turn the chair into something more. Just how, when you work with someone working with the chair for the very first time, just what do you need to break down in their minds when they see that as a tool for artistic expression instead of just a normal tool of utility like the chair we're sitting on right now?
Yeah, so in our class, whenever I tell them like it's their first time, right? Like, I'm gonna tell them, okay, after this class, you're gonna see the chair a different way. It's no longer a chair anymore for you whenever you take the class. So for beginners, they kind of like very skeptical of what they're gonna do, or how they're gonna dance on the chair. But most of the students are going to ask the same questions. But then after several classes, they are the ones who especially, discovered what it is for them. It's different experiences for every individual in our classes. So it's different experiences and different definition as well as for our students.
Noreen, where is your studio located?
Our studio is located just in front of Robinson's Galleria. It's actually just in Ortigas.
Oh, it's here. I thought you were in the province.
Oh, right now I am. I was actually in Manila last week for my workshop. And I missed you guys. I was supposed to be there as well.
Oh, man.
Okay. Hopefully I can come there next month so I can show you some, some stuff and skills that we normally do in Chairlesque.
Noreen, if you were here, they would have made me get on a chair and do something different than what I'm normally used to. So,
exactly. We're going to do that for sure.
I would have been all right. But then...
Sorry, just to give you, to give you some more of it. So Chairlesque is not only for women. Because some of the choreographies right now, you see the videos are all girls or women. Yeah. But I also teach for guys. And it's a beautiful community where we welcome everyone, including the LGBT community. So it's very inclusive.
I love that. In what ways do you believe Chairlesque promotes body positivity and self-empowerment among performers and audiences alike?
So, share is fundamentally about embracing who you are, your body, your uniqueness, and your inner power. One of the key things I've always focused on is creating a safe space where everyone can feel comfortable in their own skin. Fearless, there's no, ideal body type, and that's one of its most empowering aspects. It always allows performers to redefine beauty on their own terms, celebrating what they makes them feel strong, confident, and sexy. But for performers, it promotes the body, the movement itself. Whenever they perform, it encourages people to connect with their own body in a way that feels liberating. It's not about perfection. It's about owning your movement, embracing your curves, and expressing yourself with a fear of, non-judgmental environment. You can also tell your story, your confidence. It's very incredibly powerful to see how dancers grow in self-assurance over time. For the audiences, I think it's very powerful as well to see people in different shapes, sizes, and backgrounds perform. Powerful, empowered way challenges it actually challenges traditional, norms that you can only perform with, like skinny or your fit. But in Chairlesque, there's no ideal body type for that. So I guess whenever the audiences see them perform, it resonates with them that it makes them more inspired to do what they want to do with them, like dancing.
Yeah. Noreen, just not to compare any art form, right? But if you're going to compare at least the physical demands, the artistic demands from Chairlesque compared to, a similar namesake in burlesque and of course pole dancing as well, because, some people might lump them all into the same category. What do you feel is the biggest difference with regards to the physical and the artistic demands?
When it comes to physical, I think this is more friendly. Since with pole, because I'm also a certified pole dance instructor before I went to Chairlesque, embracing Chairlesque itself. So what I saw the difference between is that if you aren't able to do pole, you have to pull up yourself in the pole. This is one way to do such like a similarity of a body workout. It's a full body workout as well, like lifting yourself, transitioning, like pulling yourself up. So it's also similar to pole dancing and other fitness, but in such a way that you will not be scared or fear that you're gonna fall from the chair. So it's very near the floor anyway. So that's how I see it, similarity between the pole and other fitness as well. Something fun and something that is for everyone as well.
Yeah, I definitely feel like for me personally, I'm scared of pole. Like I don't have that balance, so this is probably something that I could do, and it's more beginner friendly. So I'm just curious, has there been a feedback that you've gotten that really, touched their lives that you guys brought Chairlesque here in the Philippines?
You mean like like an experience from a student?
That it helped them get through something, or that, I don't know, something.
Yeah, so one of the things that makes it important, like for me, it's important. It's like my baby. It's because it's very for me when I started doing it, I was in a transition of looking at what path I'm going through, because I was also in a corporate job before. So I was thinking of something that will heal what, we have some traumas that they said from heartbreak, especially from those, right? So that's actually how it started. And how I make it right now is to make it like a healing space for them. So everybody, most of my students says that it makes them more know themselves, able to express themselves freely without any judgment at all. And they were surprised of what they can do more, rather than, not trying. It's very, how do you say that? Here in the Philippines, being sensual and sexual. I mean, sensual is not really like a good thing, right? It's like somebody's gonna like make you like, what's that? So for our class, it makes them more, experience in a class or in a studio,
Okay.
like how they express themselves freely. So
You
I
know
think
what?
how it is.
You know what, Noreen? You have a huge following on TikTok, no, and on your socials, and it really is for everybody. You don't just see women doing chairlesque, but there are guys also doing it, and I love it how you have tutorials. So
Yeah.
you can actually, diba? You have choreography tutorials so that people can actually try it at home with their own chairs there before they join the actual class, right? Now, chairlesque is growing in popularity here in the country. How do you see it influencing cultural perceptions of femininity and self-expression?
Well, for that, it's very challenging actually to do like having now like it's being famous, right? I believe it has potential to significantly shift the cultural perceptions of femininity and self-expression. Traditionally, femininity in our culture has often been associated with modesty and restraint. However, chairlesque encourages women to reclaim their bodies and express themselves freely, as I've said earlier, like a safe space, celebrating both strength and sensuality. Well, I believe that this art platform for women is very helpful to explore their identities. It's like a personal growth as well, in a way that it's both empowering and liberating at the same time. So by focusing or showcasing the diverse body types and expressions of femininity, chairlesque challenges the conventional notions of the beauty standards. The broader acceptance of what it means to be feminine as well. I mean, chairlesque it also fosters community and sisterhood. So I guess that helps create cultural shift where women feel encouraged to express themselves authentically.
Yeah.
And it's like a powerful reminder that self-expression is not just a personal journey, but a collective movement. And also, I believe that it can inspire more future generations to embrace who they are unapologetically. So it's very, they will
Absolutely.
know who they are.
Absolutely. Noreen, sorry, I hate to cut you off, but then we really appreciate you coming on over and telling us more about it. Again, you can follow them on their social medias. Noreen is quite big on TikTok,
Yes.
so magulat na lang kayo. Noreen Claire
Yes.
Bacuño, the founder of Chairlesque PH. Maraming salamat. Thank you very much for joining us on the show.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much, everybody.
Thank you, Noreen.
I'll never see a chair the same way again.